This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me, my mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets, we talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it. What's the deal, gang? My kids were gonna have me out here with makeup on and shit, but for now, all I got was their blankie. How about a competition to add visuals to your monologue? Sure, let's do it. 50K account. Would you guys take me seriously if I streamed like this? We gotta get to see wigs and makeup. No, that ain't gonna happen. They tried, but it ain't gonna happen. Alright, we got people at the Zoom door. People at the Zoom door. Alright, gotcha. There's a lot of you at the door. There's like almost 40 people there. Guys gathered early. I'm just gonna wait for news to drop here, honestly. Gonna full margin if you take the trade with a blanket on. Oh. Hold on, they're about to walk out to school. Give me a second, chat. Let me say goodbye to them.
And they dipped. People at the Zoom door, come on in. Let's drop some levels here. I was looking at buys here off the 2-hour, but we realized we tapped a strong 4-hour resistance as we were coming down. We were looking like we were going to flip on the 4-hour. So 4-hour top wick or a 2-hour bottom wick. Look, we broke the lows here. The 4-hour flipped and then created a bottom wick, and now it's actually coming up. So we've attempted this bearish drive down. We failed. The higher time frame's pushing back up, which means if we can get some closures above resistance, we are good to go. Let's drop some levels though. Damn.
Quick Zoom door.
Oh, gotcha. Yep, we got news here at 8:30, so at the very least we're gonna wait for that. Oh wow, so the 4-hour created a top wick, flipped bearish here, and then pulled back up bullish. The 2-hour created a bottom wick, flipped bullish here, and then immediately back bearish. So we're stuck in a range, and we need some closures outside this area. How come my 4-hour opens up at 8 a.m. on my futures broker? You know, I gotta be honest with you, it does the same thing on my futures broker as well. But I don't pay attention to the broker timing. I pay attention to the centralized timing, which is this right here on TradingView. Actually, my broker timing is 7 to 11. So it's 7, 11, and 3. How about that? That's what my broker is. Like way off. I get a 4-hour closure at 11 a.m. So that's why I go by based on the centralized time, based on the TradingView chart and time. Based on the comics. Alright, because I do all my charting here on TradingView, and then I'll just click the buttons on MT5. No push, no trade. Yeah, we're printing side by side here. It's kind of annoying. So let's see if we've made a higher time frame top wick or a lower time frame bottom wick. News is going to take you somewhere. Let's hope it don't take you to church. Do not take us to church. Three and a half minutes. I mean, technically you guys should know the numbers. You're part of the statistics here. This is all about you guys today right here. This is your world. I just live in it. Yeah, because this is, right now, this is pretty toga. Yeah, like in chat, we got 2 minutes. News coming up here. Should be pretty exciting. Whoop-de-doo. You guys just feel the energy? Can you feel it? Yeah, that's that news. That's that unemployment claims flowing through your veins. That's that unemployment on the tip of your tongue. You just feel the excitement. Yeah, anyway. I'm really excited for news here. Got 1 minute. I could smoke a couple of joints in a minute. Benny, you goof, come here. Chat, can dogs move their lips any other way besides up and down? Couple of joints in a minute. Yes. All right, we got news here. Come on, buddy. Let's see if there's more of you guys or less of you guys now. They're expecting 214,000, right? But does that count chronically unemployed or just the ones that lost their job in this month? How does that work? Bad numbers, damn. Y'all all unemployed. Look at this. You guys are just adding to the bad numbers here. This means gold should fly. Gold. What are you doing? Oh. Yeah, you guys are on the news here. You're on the news. No erection? Yeah, that sounds like a you problem. It doesn't know what it wants to do either. I think we're good the rest of the day, so as soon as this kind of plays out or settles down, it'll be back to regularly scheduled programming and some more price action trading. Your trade got tapped? Damn, dog. So what happened? Now you panicking? Now you clenching? Why are you clenching? Relax. Oh, what is that? I'm taking this one. Okay, well then I'm taking this one. Benny! This? Oh, let me, because it's fresh and it's raw. Your meat's here. Yeah, my dog's meat just arrived. It's basically a fucking, it's like a garbage can sized tub of raw meat. Yo, what the fuck you guys talking about, bro? I'm gonna get Benny on you guys. Benny, you conehead, come here. He's pissed off right now. He's wearing that cone. His head be looking like the outgoing light from a flashlight. Just like he looking like a desk lamp when he looks down. Yeah, that boy is the direct TV Benny. You guys seen some asshole got 100 wins in a row live on stream? You guys seen this guy yesterday? Complete clown. Yeah, he was muted. Do you only trade gold on stream? I only trade gold, period. Point blank, word. Love the backdrop and custom light. That custom light is just a regular strip of LEDs that I twisted in that manner. Technically, you know what this light is for? Right here. You know where this light goes? It's supposed to go around the edges of your porch. Yeah, it's like a outdoor light. You Monty's long lost brother. I know Monty. Monty races the simulator, right? I know who he is. How about this monologue video competition? Shit. Forget the competition. Just send me the videos or send me what you come up with, and we'll see if you deserve a 50K account. That's cool. It looks like neon. We're in the green today, chat. Or should we be in the blue? Nah, I look like I got a Donald Trump tan when we're in the green. Green. I knew you'd vote for green. I don't know what told me you were going to vote for the green color, but I knew you were going to vote for green. You won't see it though. I need the audio file and for you to see my message. Well, send me a message that says audio file. Oh no, send me a message that says I need the audio file. Zoom door. Gotcha. On Insta? Yeah. Now, if you're the only one in the competition, is that you winning the competition, or did I just basically hire you and paid you to do something? It's a tough one. Shout out to all the MILFs. Yep. Absolutely all of them. Not a single one of them is on this stream. But big shout out to all of you. High numbers? What a coincidence. So am I. Yeah. Do you vape? No, never. I'm not a big fan of vaping. Especially the ones without teeth. Especially those. What is that then? Maybe a vape. According to BBC, it's 23 in Florida and you're still feeling cold? No. It's 23 in Florida, but inside the Wicks household, I think it's below 0. Oh, well, then you got to tell me your name on IG or DM me. DM me on the Discord. Mi scusi. Hit the button. Popcorn London coming. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I'm smoking that shit. I'm gonna go back to smoking the weed. Smoking the weed. Can you explain the correlation between the close of 8 a.m. and 9 a.m.? And does that impact the overall movement of the day? Of the day? No, but of the range that we're in, yeah. That's gonna matter. We're just honestly, what you really have to zone in on in situations like this is not what the candles look like, or like right now at this very moment, but the range that you're in and identifying volume. Right, so you have to recognize volume, which will reveal itself with a closure outside the range. It's nice. Look at that. You respected this top wick. This will probably fill the range down, which would probably take you to the 4-hour flip ski again. It's tough. You have different time frames telling you different stories, right? You have a 4-hour that's bullish right now, right? But already made a bottom wick. I already made a top wick off a higher time frame area, right? This is a 4-hour resistance, strong resistance. But you had a 2 hour that closed bullish and it's made a bottom wick, so you can start filling the range up. So, and you're printing side by side on the smaller time frame here to the 130. So you're in a smaller time frame range, which is inside a higher time frame range. You haven't really had a push outside this area. Let the market leave this whole area. I'd say from roughly 81 to about 90. At this point, you don't want to be in a position here within these candles, right? This is just a range. We understand wicks are ranges, so then we go here, right? We see this whole thing is a range. This wick is a range. So this whole thing here is a range, and you've bounced up and down here a few times already. Send a message on the Discord. Okay, I see it. When do I expect the news chat to be usable again? Whenever we start seeing news or the market continue to push in the direction of the news. When we start seeing that. Because for the last few months, it really hasn't. It's pushed and then came back in range. Or pushed the opposite way of news. Like, look, the numbers for unemployment claims came out negative, right? So this should be pushing up according to that red folder. But we made a top wick and now we're heading down. So I don't know. I'm not too focused on specifically getting back into news trading. I'm just focused on having the market set up while I'm here right now for what I'm looking for. And if it just happens to be that it sets up during news and it's, you know, we see direction, we see volume, we're going to take it. For now, we haven't had a need to because we haven't really set up during news. Four-hour flipped again. Almost. Well, 4-hour futures here closes in a little over an hour. But if we look at spot gold, look at this. Similar things. Do you only put a trade when you have a bottom or top wick? No. Yeah, we got 10 minutes for this 1 hour close. Let's see what it do. Yeah, drop a like and sub to the channel. We got 10 minutes to kick off. It's exactly right. At this point, we got 10 minutes till you need to be locked in. It's possible we have positions before the 4-hour close, but it's highly unlikely because we would need to start dropping heavy here. We would need to drop another 100 pips. I'm gonna bring you guys with me while I step outside for a couple of minutes. It's also not gonna be a long show. I don't think we're gonna be here till 11 today because like I gotta be somewhere at 11. I could be a little bit late, but I think I'm gonna start getting ready a bit before 11. It's not really a short stream, but might be shorter than usual. UPS. GJ bleeding? Well, help her bitch ass up then. What a lovely 1 hour candle. Yeah, so as we spoke about the relationship between candles, this is a heavy 1 hour push. And if we leave range after such a strong push, I think we will retest the low of that range. Especially with volume, when we create lows and highs with volume, we are highly likely to retest them. So this dropped 100 pips, ballpark. We might have positions here, Chad, if it drops another 30 pips in the next 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We might have positions before the closure, but it's 8:54 right now. I think a top wick on the next candle will be interesting. $420 viewers, perfect. That's why I'm here, smoking this J. Yeah, I was more locked in the last couple of days, like, you know, trying to get 100 under our belt. But now that like we got that 100, I feel a little more relaxed. Does weed help you become a better trader? I don't know. maybe if like Hershey's sponsored you and they give you like a free Hershey bar after you win every trade, then you're like, oh yeah, I gotta win. If it's free munchies, or if you're getting munchies to do something, it can make you better. It's definitely not a performance enhancing drug. That's for sure. Although Kenny might disagree. I really focus and get into showing them. Yeah, I'm like that too. That's why this is the best pre-workout. That's why I smoke before the gym. Just to lock in, zone in. Lock in. This is going to get interesting here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong button. Let's see. We got a minute and a half to go. Doesn't look like we're going to have positions. We needed these wicks to break. The good thing is the 4 hours flipped here and rebroke the lows. We got a lot of range on the higher time frame to come down here. We just need the hourly to play along, play nice. It needs to either pull up or pull down heavy. We don't want it here, right? Where we don't want it in between 78 and 79 here, because there's a chance that it creates a very small top wick and plummets down. There's also a chance that it just drives down first without anything. Now, if it starts coming up to these areas right here, to 81 or 80 areas, and we still have a bottom wick on this candle, the only thing we'll look for is to make sure we don't close right at this level. It's a bit lower actually if you look here on the 30. Actually, no, it's not. Pretty much close right at it. It's tough. Don is almost, what? Don is saying the same? What are you talking about? Talking about Don Bo? The same what? Yeah, I got the same analysis. Yo, we did trade together for half a decade. Yep. What else? What else? What else? How old are you? 39. 39. Old man Wicks. Punk. $36? No, I'm 39. Yeah, we need a gladiator candle here. We need a candle to break us below support. If we can get this candle to flip, we're not going to be trading this candle. We'll most likely be trading the candle after. If this is how we can start looking here, then we can start looking for top wick positions off the following candle somewhere at this area to come down. But we need this gladiator candle right here, the candle that breaks us out of the range. Gotta be patient. Yeah, guts to be patient. Got any trades? No, we have no trades yet today. But fear not, as they tend to show up fairly quickly. You reset trades taken? No, I'm just gonna milk it for now. Why not sells on the 1 hour low, sell stops? Because we can break that low and come back up in range. We haven't really closed outside the range. Like, that's not what my strategy calls for. It doesn't call for an entry on the break of the lows. Not to say it's not valid, it's just, it's not how I trade. Because like the previous candle, right? Look, it broke below the range here. Could have closed below, but it didn't. Pulled back up. Respected. It's got to tell you something. Maybe it just wasn't the time, right? But if it does it now, then I'll wait for it to do it, and then I'll hop on. Post your YouTube shorts, trades taken on the next day. Kind of confusing. That's what I do. No, most of the time it'll be 1 day behind. But sometimes I have reels that I've kept back that didn't get posted, right? That I think are pretty valuable. But when it's trades, it's typically the trades from the day before when you see them on reels. See, last time we drove here, we drove down. See, this candle drove down, had a chance to close below, close respecting. Next candle, top wick, flipped, but didn't drive, came up. Eventually it did, but this wasn't the candle that drove. The candle that drove was the one that closed below the range. After that, you see that? So that's what we want. We want a closure below the range. Yeah, to sell them in. Where? Oh, same level as I did. Oh, same level that I marked up over here. 81. That's interesting. Let this candle drive down and create some range. Let it create an advantage point for us. A lot of positive reactions, Wix Esther, for the Discord about the coaching program. Good to see. Yeah, it's a good response. I mean, a lot of what we're going to do is going to be based on your responses. I'm going to call the day because of bad weather conditions. Bro, what? What are you going to have, a rain delay? Cover the field with tarp. Cover your table with a tarp. Do you have a retractable roof? Why are you not buying? Because we're dropping, we're coming down. Why would I buy here? Look at this. Everything's coming down. Hey, you don't have internet. Yeah, if your internet's cutting out, you don't want to be over there in positions that you can't manage. Yeah, right now in the market, this is just noise. I don't know what it's saying. I don't know if it's saying buy, sell here, but for me, this is just noise. I don't have an edge in this specific area or the way we've printed here. Going out for dinner, all right? Bon appetit. Enjoy your meal. Get yourself a fillet mignon. In honor of Wix, get yourself a fillet mignon. Is there a giveaway today? No, Friday. Friday. And Sunday. Today's Friday, no? No? You answered your own question right in that sentence. Today's Friday, no? No? $15 closed. Okay, sort of a gladiator candle. There's not much range on the candle, and if we make a bottom wick first, we could end up coming up here. It's also a light candle, right? The body's smaller than the top wick here. So if it comes down, it's going to be off areas below the top of the previous 15, right? Because that would keep up with structure. So let's see, maybe that was enough. Maybe this 28.79 level that we had marked off was enough for the 15 here. It's just not enough for me to take a position based on the previous 15. It's actually Friday in Australia. You guys are from the future. Especially your breakdancers. You saw your breakdancer at the Olympics? Definitely from the future. Generations ahead. Word. That's pioneering. Australia time zone is crazy. Ray gun. Waiting involved. Some waiting involved here, chat. You gotta be patient. Holding the support for now. I do believe we'll break it, but we'll see. Yeah, NYC open soon. There's some time here for NYC open. We got another 11 minutes. This 4-hour back to looking like a doji candle. Indecisive. Indecisive. This is why we also wait for the gladiator candle and that closure below the range, no matter how it's driving. If you don't have that closure, you don't have the indication of volume to drive you down to the next range. Four-hour back to being a bully. Yeah, that's Toga. That's Toga. I'll wait for this NYC open. Doji, the candle where buyers and sellers for it equally? Yeah, it's just a lot of indecision. You wait the body of the candle break the range. Well, when it breaks, it can't be a wick that breaks the range, right? Because when it's happening, it can only be the body. You can leave a wick, but you can't be alive in a wick. You can be only at that moment you're at the body of the candle. But no, you're probably asking if the wick breaking, or do I need the actual closure? And I need a closure. You gotta go to your, how do we do it? We clicked on this, and then right here, you gotta click on this arrow to the left. Okay. And that's how you find GCJ. Yep. Right? I think Hank taught me that. Yeah, Hank did teach me that. What's GCJ? The current contract for gold futures. Toga shit today, 100% right now. This is gonna have to come down heavy in the next 6 minutes. We're gonna have to drop 50 pips here in the next 6 minutes, which isn't anything like too crazy for gold, especially in a New York session, especially with NYSE open here. But if we close bullish like this, it's probably a 10 a.m. trade. Should you go back to bed? Well, it depends. Did you make your bed already? Because if you made your bed, don't ruin that shit. Flip the tapes. Flip the tapes. Don't ruin what? If you made your bed, like if you tucked in your sheets and everything and you like made it all nice and neat, then don't go back to bed. Sleep on top of the comforter, shit's always made. I'm just not gonna say what I was gonna say. This is one of those times. This is one of those times where if you think the shit I say is fucked up, you should hear the shit I almost say. Say it. To Jay-Z. Who's your mentor? My dad. What's your current win streak? 102. No balls, pussy. It's a good motor. Yeah. What is that? It's a Supra motor. 2JZ. It's on the tip of your tongue. I already forgot what I was talking about. Even if I wanted to say it, I can't remember now. That's how that short-term memory works. Or played. I'm too old. I forgot. No, short-term memory problems. I blame it on the cannabis. It's that chronic. Yeah, I got like chronic short-term memory lapses. Like, you think I remember how I got to this chair? No clue. But I know I'm here. Yeah, 2 minutes to NYSE open. Gold is going to melt. Jabbar Powell. You related to Jerome? Then we might believe you. If you're related to Jerome, but if you're related to Nostradamus, I don't know. Then we might believe you too. Wow, this is interesting because we're closing below this area, so it's respecting this, or is it? We'll see right now. Respected this area, so if it opens up with a top wick here, it's highly likely to come down. But where would it come down from, since it's already made this top wick here? Yeah, I don't know. Not yet. NYSE, maybe this is what's gonna set us up. Maybe the volume for NYSE sets us up. Zoom door, gotcha. Let's get out of this little smaller time frame range. We also created a higher high and a higher low here on the previous 15, right? So Let's see if that's gonna switch up structure to the upside, and if this candle flips and breaks highs, or are we gonna continue down and break lows? I need some liquidity. BRB chat. These are good. Oh, sick. Taking these too. Would you like to buy some cookies? These are banging. Oreo. Now this shit got 15 grams of protein. I don't know how they did that. They shoved 15 grams of protein into this. That ain't bad. She goes. That's the second time you announced that, and she denies you. I think you need to say it 3 times before it goes. Yeah, that's not that easy to eat. You see, I told you, you didn't say it the 3rd time, so it denied you. Yeah, this is the Judas candle. Completely denied you. There she goes. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you, JP. I think that's what we needed. We just needed to say it 3 times slow. See? Show your hand. Reveal your hand, gold. Oh, wow, JP. It's not listening. Yeah, she for the streets. This candle belongs to the streets now. Do something. I can't position like a boomer taking Facebook selfies. I'm just leaning back. Here, you want to see all of me? Because all of me sees all of you. Better. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. 1 hour. Yeah, looking sweeter than the Twinkie filling. Let's go. Break the lows, break the lows. Oh, come on. This is what we want to see here, chat. We want to see this candle. We want this to happen. This candle right here. Mirror. Just want the market to mirror that. Done this once here. If we can do this again, we can look for the same top wick. We need this candle. Does your audio go to shit when you connect to Zoom? I don't know. I think the Zoom hears me fine, and I think YouTube hears me fine. So for now, no. I think as long as you set up your mixer correctly, you'll be fine. Sucks if you had a sell stop there on the break of the lows and got activated. Doesn't mean you're completely wrong. It might still come down. This 1 hour candle. Massive top wick, flip, break of the lows, right back in range. could be the 15 top wick, but the previous 15 closed respecting the most recent areas, so nothing doing there. Get yourself a mixer. You need a mixer, Hank. Breaking the low. So let's look at our 4-hour candle here. 2-hour candle. 12 minutes left in it. Chat, lock in here. We might have positions here fairly soon. We're looking for entries off these areas. Once price gets back to there, if it happens on this candle in the next 11 minutes, we will take sells off these areas. If it continues dropping, then we'll look for an entry on the next 1-hour candle, which is also a 4-hour closure for us. This 2-hour is about to close. 2-hour is 170 pips here. Might even be this area here. You see these wicks over here, it comes down from there. Let's see how this pulls up. Let's see what it do. It did tap a support here. So we could slingshot back up. I think I'd like to take it off this area. 28.75. Let's see. Sheesh. Oh wow, I didn't even see it tap. That happened really quickly. Did you guys see price tap this area? I didn't see that. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see, let's hope this can pull back up to here. Perfect. A little more. We'll take a sell here off 28.74.2. Let me get up here. or not. Let's go. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up like we beefing. Taking a sell right here. Just took a sell as we tapped that white line. Look for us to retest or refill a large portion of this range down. Or a decent portion of that range down. Closing full right there, 41 pips. W. Sniper entry. Sniper entry. 41 pips. It went nowhere but straight to TP. Straight to TP. No drawdown. Tapped it as this 5 was driving up. Bottom wick made, but we understand the higher time frame. We understand we have a few minutes to go in the 4 hours. So if we're wrong, we're going to have a chance to manage risk. We came back down to support, filled the range. Now we don't care what it does until the closure. It's 21, not 41. Nope. I made 41 pips worth of profit on that trade. I had 2 positions and 41 pips worth of profit. And people here know I had 2 positions. Anyway. Yeah, that went straight to TP. W. I mean, what else? Wow! I feel good. Yeah, chat. Make sure you tune in to Sports Center tonight because that's going to be on their top 10. 100%. You're up 73.9 pips. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking for more. I'm not done here. I'm looking for more on the hourly closure. Rust. Yeah, I think that trade that was all the protein cookies. And some of that cannabis. That's what's responsible for that W. Wigs be like, I'm in. I called it. I said where I'm entering. I named it before we got there. I said 74.2 will be entry while we were still down here at like 72 as soon as it taps that area. And when it did, I said I'm taking a sell here. And then a few seconds later, we were at TP. Stop sleeping on me. I didn't hear it. Maybe because I wasn't on stream. I'm still in, loving it. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Just moved 70 pips from where we were. Congrats, everybody. You're part of the top 2% of traders in the entire world that won today. How does that feel? It's pretty great, huh? Let's update the record now. We can stop milking yesterday. Anybody held because of the 5-minute rule? This is why we waited for 2 hours. Yeah, there was like another 100 people on here earlier, but they stream hopping. Five-minute rule can make someone a millionaire. Hell yeah, look at this shit. Over 100 pips. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Wow.
We got a runner!
Some of you got a runner, not me.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
Outside med det! Nå får du inside! Outside med det!
Hell yeah. Yeah, this shit's really slipping people to hell right now. We need a bottom wick. Might get a little toga if we don't have a bottom wick. There's range to go down. How much is that wick? 5 pips. Well, there goes that. How much further do you think this is going? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Trump administration, where we will not tolerate any candles below 200 pips. So the NYSE candle gave you 200 pips, over 200 pips for NYSE. Let's see what spot looks like. 150. Strange. I would have figured spot drove more than futures here, it's been leading the way for the last few weeks. You think you'll start leaving more runners? Yeah, but in this case, I honestly would have closed right where we were anyway, because we were mid-candle, right? It wasn't closed yet, and we never had a closure below this support, so it was highly likely to come back. I wasn't going to risk 40 pips just to, you know, imagine myself at the very next support 120 pips down, you know, down here. Like, majority of the time, you're better off closing at that full range. Now, if we had a closure below here and then we pulled up to this area and took a wick entry, right, then I would have probably left a runner, expecting to fill it to the next range, to the next support. So probably would have closed full at 28.63 here. If I'm speaking like realistically, like I definitely would not be holding any further, any past 63. Right, because I know I'm pretty much, like, when I enter here, I'm entering with like 90% certainty, with complete confidence that we're going to get to at least here, this support right here. My confidence to getting here is at like 20%. You know what I mean? So I take what I'm fairly sure of, and that if I'm overwhelmingly ahead, like as if we had a closure below beforehand and a steep bottom wick and then the top wick came up to here, yeah, we probably would have even stacked, not just pineapple, we probably would have stacked at that level. Welcome. We got some new viewers here. I'm guessing some streamers just ended their show. What's my next idea? Right now we don't have an edge. Ideally, this current candle, which is the 4-hour for us as well, pulls up, creates a steeper top wick, and then comes back down to re-break the lows, and then we can start looking for more range. Right? But until it does that, we can't really do it when this candle's open. So it's either going to have to pull back up, re-break highs, and then come back down, or it's just going to have to close. We're going to need a higher time frame closure, like a 30. Maybe if I don't know about a 15, depending on how the 15 closes, what kind of wick it leaves. But look at this bearish push in general. Wherever you find support, at some point, I would expect that support to be retested. So what you do is you look historically, wherever we bottom out here, you look where we bottomed out before, right? And then you'll say to yourself, well, where did the market pull back to after bottoming out at this area? And you look here, right? You're looking at this area across here, right? And from here, yeah, there's a level here, but it came up all the way to here, right? So I would probably be looking for entries once this candle closes and has a bottom wick. I would probably be looking for a pullback all the way up to here for now. Up to here. I mean, technically we can take sells even if this closes bullish. We can take sells if this closes bullish with no top wick, or if this closes like bullish like a leg candle, we can look for a top wick entry on the following candle. But for now, we have to wait, right? Because if you get something like this, this is still a range to be filled down here. So you probably look for the top wick on the following candle, and then you would look to take that down. This is what you would look for the market to do. But if it doesn't pull back up, you need strong bearish closures and bottom wicks. Right? You'd want this candle to come down here, look like this. Now you could start looking for top wicks to these areas where price has come down heavily from before. So then you can look like this. I don't believe we still on 26.6K. Yeah, I think we lost subscribers in today's stream. Too many pips. We over pipped, so YouTube took away some subscribers. $20. Douglas Suarez. W. $20 is $20. How low can you go? Can you go down low? If you want subscribers, you need a Lambo or boobs. Lambo or boobs, either or, right? When you win, how much percent you get in a day? It varies. It depends. It just depends. So between today, I'm like 1.5%. And when you lose, bro. What? I don't know what that means. We don't lose. We either win or win. That's a really tough 4-hour closure, and then you get this opening. This bullish flip can take you up heavy. mean, this is what you expect, right? Previous one was a higher time frame candle, right? That tells you no range left to the downside. So once this flip, you expect a steeper pullback. For example, he lost 52 trades. I wanted to know how much percentage he loses in each trade. It's different. The last loss was 17 pips. Loss number 52 was 17 pips. There's a 3 pip loss that's counted in there. There's a time we lost 3 pips and that was counted as a loss. But we traded different, so 3 pips would have been counted as a loss. Right? It depends. I also have I have losses in there of 10 and 15%. 10 and 14%, something like that. Your biggest loss ever, 170K. Money wise, yeah, that was my biggest loss ever. All right, so what do we know? We know the market doesn't move in a straight line, right? The chances of this candle driving up and closing back in range are very slim. But even if it does come back up in range and close here, you're going to have to see candles drive off of support. So they'll make bottom wicks. So if we... we can continue pulling up here. I think we might look at sells because the chances of just this happening now are slim. But if it does happen, you're going to need to see this. And probably way steeper, probably down here. Let's see how this prints and how steep this drive up is. I think the 15 closed here with no top wick. Yeah, look at that. Light candle, no top wick. It should come down, retest some of the lows. Yeah, I won't take anything here, but if it comes back up to here, to the top of the range, I'll look for sells at the top of the range. It could, this could be the top here for it to retrace. But I would rather take them up here. Basically doing the same thing that we did here. Rise, pull back. Rise, pull back. Almost identical. And what happened there? The next candle had no bottom wick, drive straight up, right? Yeah, right here. Pull back, almost no bottom wick, drive straight up, drive straight up. That can happen here. This right here, or this right here is what we're seeing. Right here. When I lost 170K, it was a 1.1 M account. It brought me down to 930,000. And we surpassed it and then doubled or tripled it before I closed that account out. I think it took us about 2.5, 3 weeks, I want to say. How do you keep your composure when losing that much? Because there has never been a loss in my trading career that I didn't make back. Every single loss I've ever taken has been made back and then some. Right? So I'm just pretty confident that even if I take a L, I'm gonna make it back fairly quickly. Watch the live streams at 2x speed or at times.5 speed. That's what I'd recommend. Watch these live streams. I mean, I don't know if you want what you want to learn, but if you want to learn what I do, you got to watch me trade. So I would say watch the live streams. If you don't have a lot of time, just 2x speed. Any prop firms that you recommend in the US? Look at your top right corner. The top right corner of your screen. Minutes on this 30, right? Let's see. People at the Zoom door, come on in. Nice, Andy. Good job. Done for the day. Turn off the terminal. Don't turn it back on. $155 pips today. Nice. Yes and no. Yes and no. Are we still looking for sells at the top of the range? It got close, but didn't get to my level where I would want to take it off of. Maybe that was close enough, but didn't really tap the resistance. I think it'll still come up further. But if that's it, then let it start breaking lows, and then you'll take those positions. Yeah, I pulled back 25 pips already. I guess you could say it was close enough. Hold on, it's too many drawings on the screen here. Irrelevant, irrelevant, irrelevant. That might have been it. That's what it was. It was this wick that it reacted off of previous support. I was wondering, where's that reaction coming from? It's coming from this level. Yeah, I'm gonna have no entries here. I'm gonna wait on this 30 to close, and if it can close below here, below 28.70. If it closes with no top wick also, it's going to play to our advantage. It actually tapped the resistance, but I can't take this. How strong is this rejection? Wow. It's 150 pips back the other way. Drawdown for sells. You think it's a good idea to hold my stop loss based on higher time frame, just holding the position to retest the lows? You might not retest the entire lows, but the next support to drive up from, you got to map that out probably right here. That might be the extent of your retest at 28.64 flat. Bounce right off our resistance. Looking for buys? No. One minute here for the 30. Here's the deal, chat. If we open with a bottom wick here and flip bullish, I'll call it a session. But if we open up with a top wick and start coming down, I think I might stick around for a minute. Or if we open up with no top wick but just straight down, never flip bullish, I might stick around. The only way I'm calling it a stream is the next candle opens up here with a bottom wick and then flips bullish. You're not Japanese today? Well, we did a little Japanese. Did a little bit of that. But wow. We've been over pipping it. Is your phone charged? You're about to dip? That's a good question. Let's check. Oh, there's still over 400 of you on here. Hell yeah, it's charged. W. Chat. Spam some dubs if you caught that W with us. If you caught 40 pips with us, or even if you caught more. Spam some dubs. Drop a like. Sub to the channel. But really, spam some dubs. We waited for a couple hours for that one. my hair woofing. Woofing. Woof woof. All right, so here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this to either respect 2870 and start heading down heavy, and as we start closing below the most recent support, which we made here, which is below here, 2861, if we can drop another 100 pips from where we were at, which is completely doable in a single candle, right? Based on the volume we've been having. If we can drop below this resistance, below this support, I will look for more positions. And I need it to happen within this hour, right? I'd want this hour to flip because I gotta go. I have something I need to take care of at 11. So I told you guys it might not be a long stream like usually it is to 11:30. So I'm probably gonna call it a session here. This is what I'll look for on this hourly if we can get that. If yes, then signal channel, stay locked in. There will be more positions on the hourly close. But if we don't get that, then I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a session, and I'll see you guys. I'll see the signal channel in the Asian session. All right, Zoom gang, appreciate you guys for sticking around with me. I'll see you guys in the clubhouse side of things. Let's do a little flex. Let's throw a flex in there. Yeah, boy, let's flex. Fucking killed it today. Good job, everybody. Yeah, I see the clubhouse. I see the signal chat. You guys have all been pretty much slaying it for the most part. Large number of you. So very happy to see that. I love it. I love watching people get theirs, get what's coming to them, get what belongs to them, and not just wait for it, but go out and take it. All right. So Zoom gang, see you in the clubhouse. Mods, as always, thank you for helping me run the stream. Rip to Eddie's keyboard. Bro, you need to change that shit. Your keyboard keeps fucking shit up. Alright. That's our session. Signal channel, stay locked in through the hourly close, but after 11 I'm leaving my house. I gotta run. I gotta take care of some stuff, take care of business, and if we don't get nothing on the hourly close, I'll see you guys tonight for Asian session. We'll do Asian in the signal channel. All right, later Jeff, chat, love and wisdom to you all. Trademark copyright. Yep. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Don't over risk, don't over leverage. Show up tomorrow with your mental clarity intact, and we will look to continue things right where we left off today. Alright? See you guys tomorrow. Later!
the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Just give me the line.